Cheerio. Bonjour. Thank you for your patience in my videos. I've been having some health challenges, and unfortunately, Thrive is not able to solve my issues that I'm going through, so I'm having to use real hospitals and medicines and things. Say hello to Maria. Thank you. Maria has been checking on me. So this is what I want to talk about this evening. Michelle Troconis. Oh my goodness. You remember her? She's not really been in the news lately. She dated a man who murdered his ex-wife. Her name was Jennifer Dulos. And I apologize. I did not look up to see how old any of them are. And I do not actually have my telephone with me, so I can't ask my stupid Siri boyfriend. I guess 42, 45 or so. Jennifer Dulos was raised in a very, very wealthy family. He went to prestigious schools. She married some man. What's his first name? Oh my goodness. I'm doing Dulos is his last name. I'm doing an entire video and I'm drawing a blank on his first name. Anyway, he was also raised wealthy, but he was a contractor. A lot of people know that contractors tend to scam a little bit. They were married for many years. I think they had 4 children. They got divorced and things went bad because Jennifer wanted what was duly hers. And I'm definitely not a feminist, but if you get divorced, you deserve your half. And if you stayed home and didn't work all those time, you deserve maybe a little bit more. Okay, so these two get divorced. He's angry because he has to pay her a lot of money. Money he does not have because he happens to be a scam contractor. So they're separated. She's living in some 7,000-foot rental, because we all need 9 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms. Futos Dulos. Is that his name? Oh my goodness. Futos, I think is his name. So he starts dating this woman, Michelle Troconis. This is Bart. Look at Bart. I think this is the first time you guys have seen Bart. Say hi, Bart. I think Bart's Oriental. And I mean, nothing bad, but his eyes are different than my other cats. Bartholomew. David, the boy, named him. That's why he's Bartholomew. Anyway, so Michelle Troconis, she's part Venezuelan, part American. It's dual citizenship. And anyone else want to take a guess why her family chose to live in America rather than Venezuela? Anyway, so she went to Brown. She graduated in 1992. Well, JFK Jr. went to Brown. He graduated 10 years prior, 1982. And the only reason I bring that up is I'm fascinated with JFK Jr. I was a kid and he was always on the cover of People magazine, sexiest man of the year. And then he married some cocaine addict fool, and they're dead now. Put it that way. And tell you something else. I read the NTSB report. 17 seconds. He knew his plane was crashing. It's 17 seconds. All 3 of them. He was in the front. The 2, the sister and the wife were in the back. When you go to bed tonight or the next time, count out 17 seconds. That's a long time. That's a really, really long time. Okay, anyway. So the media calls this Michelle Troconis a socialite. She's worth about $2 million right now. That's respectable. When her father dies, when she's really, really worth the money. She's never had to work. Her father's paying for her entire defense. She had a $6 million bond, and it was a cash bond. Why? Because she had the resources to flee the country, and probably the connections as well. Okay, so now, make sure you're sitting down for this part. Ready? Everybody sitting down? The police offered this woman full immunity. She'd been caught 3 times lying. My NFL 3 third down, 3 times lying. And they said, we know you've lied 1, 2, 3 times, but we're still willing to give you full immunity. And what did she do? She told them no. She probably said a little, not as ladylike. How stupid are you? My goodness. Well, I wouldn't protect anyone. Anyone. But they offer me full immunity? Oh my goodness. I'm going to start spitting things out. I might even start making stuff up. Because call me Pam Hupp. Hupp. That's right, Hupp. So she lived with this dude, Futos, with her 7-year-old daughter. So maybe her judgment was a little bit off. So Jennifer gets up this morning, or that morning, drives her children to school. They all go to, elite private schools. Futos lives 3 miles away, rides his bicycle over to her house, murders her. So much blood in the garage. The garage. It reminded me of my mother. I told you guys, when my mother hit her head on the ground in the garage, the blood was almost an inch thick. I had no idea a human body, well, I guess we have 8 pints of blood or something, but blood is thick and it's very, very hard to clean up. And my dumb little Rudy, he's all white-haired. He was red. They thought he was a redhead. He was covered in her blood. Okay. Anyway, so Jennifer goes missing. Her mother, I believe, reported her missing that evening because she did not pick up the children from school. The police go back through cameras because everyone has cameras now. And the day that Jennifer went missing, what do they see? They see these 2, dumbasses dropping trash bags all over the place. So this dude probably chopped this woman into pieces. And Michelle cannot say. She had no idea. Why are we going to 17 trash cans? Well, if you don't know, then you are really just stupid. Apparently, from what I understand, the thing that set Fotis off, so he was very, very upset about all the money he was having to pay. But he retained the family dog when they separated. And the dog was dying. And the dog had 4 days left to live. And he said to her, would you allow the children to come over and say goodbye to the dog? And Jennifer said no. And at that point, he made her future for her. Not really sure why Jennifer wouldn't let the kids come see the dead dog. But again, this guy is so creepy. He cut her up and put her into bags. So we don't really have any idea how he really treated her. So while I would probably allow my kids to go say goodbye to the dog, again, we don't really know. Right before Fotis started dropping the pieces of his ex-wife all over the place, he shaved his head and he looked exactly like his gardener, or at least in the camera he did. So he was even trying to set up his gardener. Did I already bring up Pam Hupp? Let's bring up Pam Hupp again. Same thing. I just read 2 books about Pam Hupp, so you'll probably be seeing a video about that soon. Michelle's now facing life in prison. I believe, hold on a second, I have it written down. May 13th is her sentencing. Right now it's March 27 or something like that. May 13th, so in 6 weeks, she's going to be sentenced. This is a woman who never held a job in her entire life, or a job because she needed the job. She never worried about paying her electric bill. She never had to call her car insurance company and say, can you float me 1 month? I'm having a bad month. And now she's going to be sentenced to life in prison. Right now, where I am, I'm in Washington, D.C., 40 miles from the Francis Scott Key Bridge that just dropped down. Rumor has it The bridge had dirt on Hillary Clinton. Let me know if you get that one. It's 9:30 where I am. 7 hours. Michelle's going to be awakened to be given breakfast. Doesn't everyone eat breakfast at 4:30 in the morning? Doesn't everyone just get a bag of milk? Think about that real socialite, Rebecca Grossman, the spoiled, good-looking woman in California who was flying through some intersection at 80 miles an hour and ran over and murdered 2 children. She was able to postpone her trial for 4 years, and now she's also awaiting sentencing. Her family just got busted for trying to pay off the jurors. If you want me to do a video about her, I will, because she frustrates me. Okay, kids. I just wanted to touch base. I'm feeling okay, but I appreciate your prayers. Let's pray for all of us. God bless you, and oh my goodness, please, God bless this America.